Hello everyone, Sylvan Bard here, and welcome to more of Romance Month. What would happen if you take animation legend Chuck Jones, who would write a script with his then-wife Dorothy, and then have it directed by one of his animators, Abe Levito, which would star well-knowns like Judy Garland and Robert Goulet, mixed in with music and lyrics by Wizard of Oz songwriters Harold Arlen and E.Y. Harburg? You get a movie that pretty much not a lot of people know about. Gay Purr-ee. A French country cat named Musette lives a loveful life with a mouser named Jean Tom. But after hearing about how wonderful Paris is from a Provence lady, Musette decides to move to Paris to experience the life there. But she meets another cat named Meowis, who takes her to see his sister named Madame Rubinshot to have Musette learn how to be elegant. But Meowis is going to sell her to a rich American cat by the name of Henry to marry. And in the meantime, Jean Tom and his associate named Robespierre travel to Paris to find Musette. So what do you think of this movie? Well, I'd say it's an enjoyable and kind of delightful film. First of all, the style of the film is pretty to look at. With all its bright colors and beautiful scenery, it's pretty much like one giant painting that combines the artwork of great painters of the late 19th century. In fact, the film even presents the styles of those painters, for there is a scene that shows Musette being painted in the styles of Degas, Van Gogh, Picasso, and many more. The songs for the most part are okay and sometimes memorable, but other times, they're not needed. They're presented mostly as filler, but very few times do they keep the film flowing. And yes, they are written by the same song team of The Wizard of Oz, and yes, a couple of songs from that film could be cut out, but at the same time, they present what the characters want, and they're even more memorable. This film's kind of the same thing, but almost memorable. And yet most of the songs do showcase its art style. Not to mention the use of cat puns in this film. And yeah, they're mostly used in Paris, and there's even a cat-sized version of well-known places, such as the Moulin Rouge is the Moulin Rouge, the Villa Maurice is a pun of Maurice, and the title Gay Purr-ee is a pun of Gay Purr-ee. Okay, there's very few cat puns, but they're noticeable. But on the plus side, the actors voicing the characters did a very good job. Judy Garland voices Musette, Robert Goulet voices Jean Tom, Red Buttons voices Robespierre, Paul Fraise voices Meowis, Hermione Gingold voices Madame Rubinshot, and Mel Blanc voices the bulldog, the bartender, the driver, and some of the mice. As a whole, this movie is enjoyable and kind of delightful. The characters are pretty good, the story is nice, the animation is very stylish and good looking, and the songs are well too. Director Abe Levito did a fine job at presenting a story of cats finding love in France that has a beautiful art style, a good cast of characters, and songs that are fine and sometimes memorable, but half the time are not needed. So today, this movie will be given a rating of 3 stars. Thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Tune in next week for more Romance Month. And have a happy Valentine's Day.